Hey, my name is Chris, and in this true life experience, you might be able to relate or know someone who does. A mother-in-law moved in with us after divorcing her fourth husband. It was just meant to be a month, and now it's going on 6 months. She has made my life a living nightmare. No wonder she's been divorced so many times. Mate, she is a control freak. I think she's got a personal issue with the opposite sex. I've been trading bitcoins from the age of 19. I'm now 32. Living in a 6-bedroom house with my lovely wife Crystal and our 2 kids, Charlie 9 and Charlotte 11. We do a lot of charity, mainly helping the homeless kids. You know, giving back. I was homeless before, so I started trading. So I know what it's like to be homeless. I can honestly say that Crystal and I are fortunate not to work for anyone. Our family were very happy together before my mother-in-law joined us. We was thrilled to have my wife's mother Luna come stay with us. We gave her the guest room downstairs, but 3 weeks later, she asked to move into the room next to ours. Because she felt isolated, we suggested that she can stay in one of the rooms next to the kids, but she had other ideas. She took the liberty and moved her stuff into the room next to ours. We weren't happy about that at all. One morning at breakfast, she said to us, "You need to tone down the noise. Nighttime is for sleeping." I felt so cringe, and I thought to myself, no wonder why all your husbands divorced your ass. Sometimes I'll stay up late and play Call of Duty with my mates. I woke up one morning and my PS5 was missing. At first I thought someone had broken in and stole it, before finding out my mother-in-law took it. When I confronted her, can you believe she had the audacity to tell me I shouldn't be up late in the night playing games? I was so annoyed. Crystal was too. I was taught to respect my elders, so I held my tongue. I asked myself, who goes to someone else's house and tells them what time to go to sleep? I'm not a child. Furthermore, this is my house. Later in that day when I calmed down, like a child, I humbly went and asked her to get my PS5 back. As she returned it, she said, "Don't let me have to take this again." The look on my face said it all. I felt like I had to tread lightly in my own home. It doesn't stop there. She took away the kids' gadgets. Her reason was they needed to concentrate on their studies. Okay, that may be true, but my kids have got private tutors 3 days a week after school and on Saturdays. So I think that they deserve some playing time. She criticizes everything I wear or do. One night I was out with my mates. Crystal called me 4 times, asking where I was and demanding that I send her photos. I thought to myself, that's strange. She's never done that before. It's like Luna was corrupting Crystal's mind against me. She convinced her to put a tracker on my phone. When I realized and I confronted her about it, her reply was, "I refuse to sit back and watch you cheat on my daughter. I know how guys like you are." That's when I knew she had major issues. It got worse every day. I was on a Zoom call with a female business partner negotiating a lucrative deal. When I finally had the ball in my court, as we were about to close the deal, the internet went. I was livid. I went to check the router. I noticed the cable was missing. I immediately called Crystal and I asked her what happened to it. I was shocked to find out that her mother had taken it out, claiming that she saw me on a laptop making plans with another woman. What made it worse was the look on my wife's face. She believed her. She is toxic, manipulative, and controlling. She even told my wife not to have too much sex with me because I'd get bored of her. If my wife and I had a simple disagreement, she would take sides against me. She would constantly criticize me and belittle me in front of my wife and children. I sat Crystal down and I told her how I felt. I explained to her that I love her and our children, and I couldn't continue living with someone who is so toxic and manipulative, and how I think her mother has torn our family apart. A couple days later, Luna called me a street rat who accidentally got rich. That was a step too far. I couldn't take it anymore. Crystal tried to defend me, but Luna said, "You stupid little girl. Don't come here running to me when he dumps you." She has a way of making people feel bad about themselves. That's when my wife said, "You had 4 failed marriages and here you are trying to ruin mine. Our relationship isn't perfect, but we were happy before you showed up. For the 6 months you've been here, we've had 10 times more drama than we've had in a decade. When my ex-boyfriend used to beat me, your advice was, it happens. Put your differences aside and try to work things out because you liked him." I'll never forget that. Chris has never done anything like that. He provides for us as a family. We are happy. Hate him or love him, the street rat is the best husband and father anyone could ever ask for. Mum, with a heavy heart, I will have to ask you to leave. I've never seen my wife so angry before. I was so proud of her to stand up for our family. It's been a year since, and my mother-in-law has been unusually super nice to us. taking the kids for weekends, constantly apologizing for what she has done. It's like she's trying to redeem herself. The positive aspect about forgiving is that it can help heal any tension or strain in your relationship and foster a sense of peace and understanding between the two of you. It can also create a stronger sense of trust and respect and open the door for deeper and more meaningful communication. Can you relate? Please subscribe to this channel for more true life stories. It's free to subscribe.